like to call this meeting to order. Madam Treasurer, would you please call the roll?
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Here.
Mrs. Seguin? Here. Ms. Karstoffen?
Here.
Mr. Hauser?
Here.
Mr. Parker?
Here.
Would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Welcome to the March 6th meeting of the Elyria School Board. I'd like to introduce our group up here. To my far right is Board Member Brent Parker. To my right is Vice President Elaine Sequin. I'm Mike Gebhardt. Yeah. To my left is Board Member Annie Karstoffen. To her left is Len Hauser, Board Member. To his left is Ann Schloss, our Superintendent, and to her left is Treasurer Colleen Aho. We don't have any visitors signed up tonight.
Can we go normally?
No.
Do we go to the beginning?
Oh, I'm sorry. Board recognition.
I just wanted to commend the Eastern Heights campus staff for the situation that happened yesterday, the response that they did. I was a visitor in the building, and I feel the staff handled it phenomenally. It was very getting into places where it needed to be, and then the responding administration that came to take care of it after it was over. Very nicely done, and I was glad to be able to help.
Okay, I agree.
Thank you. We have no presentation tonight. We ought to move on to item E. May I have a motion to approve the minutes from the February 21st and, was there two?
28.
28th meeting.
So moved. A second.
Madam Treasurer?
Mrs. Seguin? Aye. Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Item F, Board of Education. Anything for anybody? We do have a basketball game tomorrow night. I think it's in Twinsburg.
Twinsburg, 7 o'clock at the high school.
Yes. Item G, Treasure Action.
I do have some action items to acknowledge and express and accept the following donations. The Tyler Charitable Trust, a donation for $8,000 for the Special Education Department. Nora Wilder Charitable's $1,000 grant to the high school. Hamilton PTO, $585 for the Spring Carnival. Elyria Charities, $1,000 for Special Olympics. And Nick Abraham Auto Mall, $1,000 Special Olympics. So thank you for those. I also have purchase orders to approve. The attached purchase orders comply with the district's purchasing procedures, and that's all my action items.
Thank you. I have a motion to approve items recommended by the treasurer.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? Madam Treasurer, please call the roll.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mrs. Seguin? Aye. Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Motion carries. Item H, Treasurer Other.
I do have other. I have 4 complaint against evaluation of real property. To approve a resolution of authorizing the filing of an original complaint against evaluation of real property as detailed below. There are 4 of them. Mountain Portfolio, Zinland Investments, I might not be pronouncing that correctly, Paradiso Investments, and the Haggers. And this is, the sales price exceeded the fair market value by both 10% and the filing threshold. So these are resolutions to file complaints.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve
So moved.
the items Thank you. Can I have a second?
Second.
Discussion? Would you kind of explain everything?
I would try, yes, I would love to. So they have a new requirement now, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but to have the board approve if the valuation is over $50,000, that instead of just us going out and contesting it, because if they were paid lower than the market value, that we wouldn't get as much taxes. So we could always contest it before, but now they have this threshold that if it's more than $50,000, that we have to go, the board has to get a resolution and approve it.
Yeah, this is a new requirement. We didn't have to do this.
So we're filing a complaint that the value should be higher than it is. Okay,
Anything else?
So that we get the appropriate amount of taxation.
right, right.
Thank you, Howard.
So before, I'm sorry, before, okay. Before, we only could contest it if it was higher than 50,000 and if it was less than 50,000 and we wanted to contest it. Now, is it an automatic that we have to have the resolution? Is it a given?
You have to have a resolution.
You have to have the resolution now. Before, we didn't have to have the resolution, yeah. Okay.
Okay, anything else?
We have to have any resolution.
Madam Treasurer, please call the roll.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Motion carries. Treasurer's report, item I.
I do have a report. It's all about me today, sorry.
That's
All right.
okay.
Go figure.
In compliance with 7 CFR Part 226, all district employees involved in the Child and Adult Care Food Program are required to undergo civil rights training annually. As owners and administrators, this regulation applies to the board members. So I'll read this paragraph below so you could comply with the regulations. And then if you have any questions after I read it, please let me know. Under the CACFP, our food service department provides after-school supper or super snacks to multiple organizations within our district, including but not limited to athletics, theater, tutoring, and other extracurricular activities throughout the year. Participation in this federal program allows us to serve AM and PM snack to the students of EECV. Due to the nature of this program, we are able to provide both super snacks and childcare snacks at no cost to the students. The meals provided meet the USDA meal pattern requirements for CACFP, supper, and child care snack respectively. These services are available to all eligible students regardless of race, color, natural origin, age, sex, and disability. If you have any questions, let me know, and then I have, I'll pass it out, a piece of paper to sign that I read you the regulations and the civil rights annual training requirement.
Okay. That's nothing we have to vote on.
Nope.
Okay. Item J, we have nothing, OFCC or OSFC.
Nope.
Item K, superintendent actions, nothing. Item L, superintendent other, nothing. Item M, personal action items recommended by the superintendent.
That I have. Thank you. First of all, to acknowledge the retirement of the following certified staff. Tom Yule, he was with us or is still with us, but 25 years. I think he had some previous time in Cleveland, but we're sad to see Tom go. He's been a great special education specialist for us for 25 years. Also, to approve the appointment of the following certified staff, a few more subs, which is great. Also, to approve the supplemental contracts for the following certified staff. To approve the following athletic supplemental contracts for district certified staff and coaches. To approve the following OHSAA tournament game workers as listed below. To approve the stipend for the Performing Arts Pit for the musical The Little Mermaid. These are 5 of our wonderful music teachers that helped out in the play and the stipend. Also to approve the retirement of the following classified staff. So Kathy Bachmiller has been with us 31 years.
Wow.
And Marianne Schmitz has been with us 22 years. So we thank them and are sorry to see them leave. Also to approve the resignation of the following classified staff as listed below. To approve the unpaid leave of absence for the following 2 classified staff members. And to approve the appointment of the following classified staff. And that concludes my personnel action items.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve the personnel items recommended by the superintendent?
Motion to approve?
Second?
Second.
Questions? Comments? How many substitutes do we have?
Well, that's hard to say because the minute we get new ones, we have people going in for long-term. substitutes, so it fluctuates daily, but I'd say we're still between 40 and 50. Yeah.
Maybe close to 55.
Okay.
And at one
But
time-
we do have several teachers going out this spring for long terms, so
Okay.
it's just nice that we're still getting them throughout the year.
Thank you. Madam Treasurer?
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Ms. Karstafen?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Motion passes. Item N, other personnel items recommended by the superintendent?
Nope, just a report. Oh, so first of all, I want to echo Mr. Parker's sentiments. Was so proud of our staff at Eastern Heights and everyone who joined in, and also want to say thank you to the Elyria Police Department for their time. They spent a lot of time over there, and we always learn from them, and they learn from us, as they say. But we love our partnership, and it was very well done by the staff, and followed the protocols, and that's why we do these drills every day throughout the year. And I'm just, it really made us proud yesterday of the work they did. Don't like the circumstances, but again, we followed the protocol. So thank you to everyone, and Mr. Parker for running the bullhorn. He did a great job for us and pitched in. Also wanted to say March 11th, we have, I get to go to a very special evening down at Playhouse Square. Our Eastern Heights Elementary School is doing the play 101 Dalmatians, and they got picked. It's part of this whole Disney package that they applied for, I think, and got a grant, but they get to do one of their numbers or little sections of the play for the audience at Playhouse Square. And I know I got a call from Cecilia Render, who is head of the Nordson Foundation, and she's taking a few of us to the before-show reception to acknowledge it all, and we're really proud of our kiddos that are part of that, and Mrs. Charlene Hartley, who is head of that drama club. So really exciting for our youngsters. Also on March 9th, this Saturday, it's that time, I can't believe it's that time, but kindergarten and pre-K sign up for next year already. So it'll be at Ely School, I believe, from 9:30 to 11:30 or 12 noon, okay. Come on over to Ely School. We always like to do it in an elementary so they can see what it looks like. But looking forward to signing up a bunch of little pioneers. Tomorrow night, looking forward to going to Twinsburg and watching our team. What a great win we had, and we were a man down. We had one of our starters sick last Friday, but they really are peaking at the right time, I would say. And when they win on tomorrow night, they play Saturday at 3 at Twinsburg again. And it's looking like St. Ignatius, which we will win that one too. So no problem. We got it in the bag. So we're really excited. The players are excited, and I know Coach Lyric and the rest of the coaches are really excited. And that is really all I have right now for my report.
Thank you. I don't think we have any item P, Board of Education items. And we have no executive session. So may I have a motion to adjourn? Second?
Second.
Madam Treasurer, will you please call the roll?
Ms. Karstafen?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Meeting adjourned.